Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to do my pre-op diet for VSG. I am scheduled for next Tuesday, which is March 28th. Since I've been on Ozempic, it has slowed down my digestion and I have actually been eating really well. So in a way, the medication truly helped me out in this process. And I am lucky enough to do the pre-op diet for only 1 week. So I want to show you the things that I picked up. I got half of this at Grocery Outlet, which I was excited about. The only things that I don't have in here are the popsicles because, well, they're popsicles and I didn't want them to melt. So I'll just insert a picture of the ones that I got. So, meow. And then we'll just go ahead and show you, I got some things that are gonna be used after surgery and before surgery. So I didn't get too much because I know that taste buds change. All right, my friends. So what I ended up getting was, let's just go by my beverages. So I ended up getting some tea. My doctor recommended one with senna in it. And so this is just the smooth move because I hear you get constipated. So I ended up picking up some of that tea. And then I found this herbal tea. It's ginger with probiotics. So I'm pretty excited to try this one. And then also, I always add, oh, I didn't bring it up here, but I do have that chai protein powder. So I was thinking I could just put it in any of these and make it kind of chai-ish. And then I really don't like buying huge cases of waters, but I ended up getting the electrolyte Propel. I know these are pretty decent. Not my fave, but it's okay. And then I also have some liquid IV packets, but those are downstairs. And then my doctor told me to get some V8. Again, I'm not too thrilled about V8, but she said it's good to have. And then these little guys are pretty cool. I ended up finding these ones at Grocery Outlet. And they're electrolytes, 20 calories, and it's strawberry coconut water. And coconut water is super good for hydration. This has 1 gram of sugar, 110 grams of sodium, which I like that. I don't like drinks that are too salty. Like Gatorade, can't stand Gatorade. Okay, and then I found this, which was pretty neat. It's called Flow. It is collagen infused water and it has 10 grams of protein in it. If we go back here, you could see 10 grams of protein, 0 carbs. The flavor is cucumber. I have not tried this. I'm super nervous, but again, I have protein powders that I could always spruce up the flavor if it ends up being too gross. So then we'll go over here, and you know me and my bone broth. It has the 10 grams of protein. I got chicken and I also have beef downstairs. And then these you just pour right into some hot water. So if you have your kettle by you, which I plan on having, you could just throw this into a mug and there you go. And then to enhance that, if I wanted, because it only has 10 grams of protein, I do plan on adding my Isopure unflavored protein to that. And I've done that before and it's super good, so you can't even tell. And these guys, I absolutely love Millie's. These are little tea bags and they're soup. It's sipping broth. And I thought these would be perfect. I actually have these at my desk and I drink these without even VSG. Again, if I wanted to add more protein to it, that's easy with the unflavored Isopure. So I just got tomato basil, spicy tortilla, delight pho, and lemongrass. This is my favorite. It's so stinking good. And then my protein powders, I have the chai protein powder downstairs. I forgot to bring it up. And then I have my Old Faithful, my go-to. I put that in everything to bump up the protein. And then I found this little guy. I don't know if I'll be using this in this stage of eating, but I thought it was cool to just kind of throw in there because it's mushroom cocoa mix, super blend. And you just add 1/3 of a cup of the mix to 1 cup of liquid. And it actually has 10 grams of protein in it. And I was pleasantly surprised. So that's really cool. I can't wait to try this. I don't know if it's going to be this time around, but definitely going to try on that. Love my protein to O powder. This is so good in yogurts. I can have yogurt, so I am going to boost it up with this. I also got some Motivate greens, and this is super good. I added these two together, and it was like a smoothie. It was so good. I recommend that blend right there. And I actually got the idea from a follower, Lindsay. You suggested that I add a green powder to the protein. And this is exactly the flavor I got, peach. And this is mango. They make an excellent flavor. Tastes like a freaking smoothie, like a Jamba Juice or something. And then just to be on the safe side, if I do get constipated, I ended up getting some psyllium husk. That you could just throw into your yogurt. You can just throw it in water and have it. And then we go down here. So I was told by my provider to have a little tummy band. And so let me see if there's a picture of it in here. So it's just a little belly band that you put on you. And I guess it's supposed to be really helpful on the drive home. And then she also suggested that I take a pillow to kind of put in my lap for the ride home. So I do have that. And then I was able to find some Gas-X chewable. And I know I'm probably gonna need this. I got just some little shakers for my shaker bottle for the proteins. And then just to keep an eye out on my liquids, I ended up getting this big Mama Jama here. This is a huge water bottle. It is, let's see, what is it? This is 64 ounces. I didn't want to mess around. I didn't want to miscalculate. I want to make sure I am staying in my water goals. So I figured I'll just go ahead and fill this up. And it does kind of have the time, which is kind of neat. I don't know if I'll use it, maybe at some point. But I got these little cups on Amazon, and they're 1 ounce cups, which is what my provider said that I would be monitoring my water and my protein with. So these were pretty cool because they came right with they come with a little lid attached, and they're the perfect size. So I got, I think I got about 50 of these. So I'll be using those to measure out my water and my protein. So in addition to all of that, here's my yogurts that I picked out. This is the Chobani Zero. So I got that. And then I'm just gonna add more protein to it. Let's see how much protein is actually in this. So there is 11 grams of protein in this, 60 calories. So I'll be using that. And then, like I said, I have the popsicles downstairs. So that is pretty much all that I have, and I feel it's pretty good. I still have some things here and there. I did make a big batch of soup, so I have all of that. I do make my own pho broth, which I showed you how to do that. So I will be using that broth. There's quite a few backups that I have. These are just some of the things that are gonna be easy for me to grab if I can't go up and down the stairs, which I don't think I'll be able to. I ended up getting like 3 cases of protein, just because I like those proteins now. Hopefully they're not too sugary when I actually have to drink them, but you know what? We're just gonna plow through it, and if I have to dilute it, then I have to dilute it. Because, you know, I tried my best to not really go over the top with it. So that's what we have. And 1 ginormous bottle, which is freaking funny. This thing is huge. It's like the size of my hair and my head. Like this little weird snorkel. Oh, that's cool. It has a little button. I mean, we can't drink out of straws post-op, so I'm not gonna drink out of this, but I just thought to have it by me, and I know how far into 64 ounces I have gotten. I also ordered some Tylenol. I'm not big on pain pills, so I'm really hoping I don't have to use them. I do have them on hand if I do, but I ended up finding some dissolvable 500 milligram Tylenol packets, and I got those coming in the mail soon. And then I also ordered a multivitamin, which I thought would be here so I can show you, but I'll put a picture of what I ended up getting because it's really cool. It is a liquid vitamin, and it's not synthetic because synthetic vitamins always make my tummy hurt and I'll end up throwing it up. I just know I will. So I ended up finding one that was actually really as close to natural as I can get. And I got some other stuff through that brand before, so I know it's really good. But I'll put a picture of that here. And then I'll put a picture of the vitamin B12 here that I ended up getting. I won't need that vitamin B12 until after, she said, but just to go ahead and get it. But I ended up getting the liquid form of the multivitamin, and then it's like a mouth spray for the vitamin B12. And then she does want me to get a calcium supplement. I need to find one for that, but she said I won't need it anytime soon. So that's good to know. At least I have some time to find one. All right, I will probably see you next time when I do the day 1 liquid diet, because I want to record that. I don't think I'll have too much of a hard time because Ozempic actually helps decrease my appetite, and I still have it in my system. So I think I'll be just fine. Plus, if you know me, when I first started Ozempic, I was all about broth and soups, and I can live on that stuff. I love it. But that is all I have for today. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.